Introducing a brand new style collection by Belle Tress called the Luxe Collection. We're going to take a look at a piece called MIU. I have MIU in 2 colors to show you. We're going to do a full unboxing and discussion about all the details of this new line. So let's dig in first of all to this new collection. What makes it different from the other collections by Belle Tress? We're most familiar with the Cafe collection. They just discontinued a lot of colors. I feel like that line is still going to be around for a long time to come. There's a lot of my favorite styles in there, but they have introduced this Luxe collection, and it really just is a level up from that Cafe collection. All of the caps in the Luxe collection are completely hand-tied. You'll see when I show you the cap, it's an ear-to-ear wraparound lace front, full monofilament top, 100% hand-tied panels all the way around. It feels luxurious to me. One thing I really like about the hand-tied caps by Belle Tress is that they're very lightweight. They just look like a film that envelops your head. So there's not any beefiness to it. It is a very low profile cap. This keeps the weight of the style down. It feels really nice on the head, and there is 0 permatease for all of you out there that love a no permatease style. If you have seen some of these pieces online, you probably noticed the price. The price on these are going to retail right around $600, and that's before any standard discounts that may apply through your retailer. Now, can we justify this price? Well, the fact is that everything is going up in price, and you really do get what you pay for sometimes, right? Hand-tied caps are some of the most time-intensive caps to make. Just generally, everything is higher right now, right? It's pretty sad. But if you do look at other brands like Ellen Wille, for example, some of their higher-end caps and fiber features are also in that price range. So I don't think it's unusual that we're going to see a $600 price tag on these at full retail. But is it worth it? And that's something that you have to determine for yourself. I have never met a finer synthetic piece. Now, this is heat friendly. Those in the Luxe collection are also heat friendly, just like the Cafe collection. They have perfected this heat friendly fiber. And what I mean by that, it's soft, and it's fine, and it's buttery to the texture. So this is the type of fiber that is just going to absolutely pamper you. You're just going to want to keep touching it, but it will take some extra maintenance. The natural look of this wig style is just phenomenal. You've got this hand-tied cap. It's a very minimal cap. It feels like a second skin on. Now, it does still fit me a little bit large because Belle Tress does run a little larger than average. So I had to cinch it in as far as it could go. However, let me just mention that the hand-tied version of their cap seems to have less stretch to it compared to the wefted version. So it fits me a little better at a petite average circumference compared to that wefted version. So there's that, and I really love it because I'm not getting any extra baggy cap. I was able to cinch in the adjusters as far as they could go just to make a nice, snug, secure fit. And when you have a nice, secure, snug fit with the hand-tied cap, again, it just feels like a second skin. It feels like your very own hair. Even when you reach in, you can feel the knots. And it just feels like it's growing right out of your head. If the wind blows, you're going to get the appearance of those hand-tied panels. You're not going to see wefts. So in terms of realism, it is right up there. So without further ado, let's get into MIU. I hope that's the way to pronounce it, M-I-U. I don't know anything about these names. I didn't do any research on it, but I know it's different from the Cafe collection, so you're going to see that. There's also a whole new color palette involved with this Luxe collection. Today I'm going to show you, and what I'm wearing now is Burnt Biscuit, and I'm also going to unbox for you Sunset Blonde. And then I will make a series of shorter videos so that I can compare these new Luxe collection colors with the original Cafe collection colors, because there are some similarities. Belle Tress has some of the greatest colors on the market. But I also want to point out that some of these that I'm exploring are very similar also to the Raquel Welch line in their True to Life line. So those will be some great comparisons for you as well, so that you can look at sister styles and sister colors. Burnt Biscuit. I cannot really tell the difference between this and the Shaded Biscuit by Raquel Welch. The Butterbeer Blonde seems to be a little harsh because it has a lot more platinum in it. It's a very cool color. I like just a tad of warmth, just a tad of creamy warmth in my blonde. And that really is what you're getting with this Burnt Biscuit. But it really is a nice, creamy, neutral to cool blend. And when I say neutral, this is what gives me just a little bit of a kiss of warmth. It's a little bit of a sandy blonde. I might see some honey in there as well. And then a cool blonde to follow up with the highlight. But it's not a stark platinum. So this is a beautiful neutral to cool, creamy, soft blend. So that root color is a light, soft brown. It is not brassy. They have done these colors to perfection. They bring the highlight in onto the root and it just really softens it up. It keeps it neutral. It gives it dimension. I'm just a big fan of rooted colors. So let's check out the lace front. It's done very, very well. Just as fine as can be. You've got a very fine knotting process all the way across there, all the way down to the ear tab. Now what you'll notice with me is I have a very pronounced hairline just above my ear. Ear to ear lace front is lost on me because it's not enough to cover. So I will still have to probably stop it right mid ear tab there just to make sure that I have enough coverage, even though it's an ear to ear. And all along this monofilament top here, you're going to be able to get the nice illusion of scalp. They do bring the highlight right up to the lace front. And like I said, they do disperse that through the root as well. I think it's a beautiful, natural look overall. So getting back to this style MIU, it's about 13 inches in the front. It's about 13 inches overall. It features a beautiful, soft, deconstructed wave pattern. It's not quite the really highly textured beach wave that Belle Tress does, but rather a softer, beautiful, rounder curl pattern, which I really like. I also think that helps cut down on some of the flyaways that you can sometimes see with this brand just because the fibers are so fine. It weighs about 4.5 ounces. It's just a regular density. But the fact that there is absolutely zero permatease here, it's going to give you a little bit of a lower profile, a more natural feel in that density pattern. So let's check it out. MIU in Sunset Blonde. So the box and the packaging are something that we're very familiar with. Same Belle Tress packaging. Wow, look at that. So I did realize that they do want to keep those curls intact by giving them a little bit of support here with the tissue paper. And this color, wow. Looks like a really nice warm color. Sunset Blonde. We're going to check it out. I haven't even looked in the box yet. So you're going to see it for the first time right along with me. So these little curl protectors there. So let's go ahead and I'll give you a look at this cap. Let's discuss it because this is part of the value of that Luxe collection. Like I said, they're all completely hand tied. So let me just point out, guys, there's no seam that adjoining the lace front with the monofilament top. Most of the time you see a seam, there is no seam here. This is just such a minimal, lightweight cap. So the lace does run all around the ear tab here. So you're getting lots of styling options all the way away from the face and around the ear. Perfect for tucking and updos. And then you have that full monofilament top here. And again, it's the same material brought all the way out to the hairline. It's a beautiful softer type material. It's very pliable. It doesn't appear to be stiff or too shiny. And then you've got these hand-tied panels with some cluster knotting here. This gives it some stretch, but also that realism of not having wefts. It features the same pull strap type adjusters and extended nape. So this is a little bit of silicone on the ear tab that helps to keep it into place. So let's check out this color, Sunset Blonde. It's a warm color. Right away you can see that with a ton of beautiful dimension. There's a deeper warm brown under there. You're going to see a follow-up of some auburn, maybe some light auburn, just hints of that. And then you're going to see a light gold blonde highlight. It just looks absolutely salon fresh. It's going to give you a little bit of a rusty look all the way through. Again, very warm and dynamic. And this particular one is not rooted. Okay, so this is just Sunset Blonde. It does not have a root. So it just looks like a fresh highlight, doesn't it? So I did nothing. I didn't shake it. I didn't rake it. I didn't do anything to it. It kind of wants to part a little bit left of center. I always find that if I move that just a tad over towards the center, that I'm going to get a little better result around the face. It helps me keep it out of the face.